Hello everyone, Pat here. And tonight I'm going to rant about, isn't there enough hate already? I was surprised today in going to the internet, and it caused me to kind of change what I was going to talk about tonight, because I'm going to get away from the politics of hate, and well, I guess I'm still on the politics of hate. I guess this would fit right in. Now, lo and behold, I go to the internet today, and what do I see? I see an ad for Alan Grayson for Congress. And not only that, I see where over 10,000 people have actually donated to him, which just amazes me. In my opinion, and it's opinion, I don't know any of the things I'm about to say are factual. This is my opinion. So I'm just saying that so Alan Grayson doesn't sue me, because God knows he likes to sue people. And that was kind of his claim to fame to me, was the fact that he inspired some Floridians in his district, or just outside his district, depending on who you believe, to create a website called My Congressman is Nuts. Now, that was a play on words because of Alan Grayson's website called A Congressman with Guts. So now, some people may have laughed at that or thought it was foolhardy or whatever. Alan Grayson sent a letter to Secretary of the head of the Justice Department, Eric Holder, and demanded that these people be put in prison. Immediately, with no court, no whatever, no benefit of counsel, nothing like that. Just that they should be arrested and put in prison because they dared to slander Alan Grayson. I'm not sure how they were slandering him, because I think the fact that he is nuts is kind of their opinion, not I don't know if that's slanderous to have an opinion. Anyhow, who's Alan Grayson? Well, he's a multi-millionaire, multi-millionaire who made all his money by suing businesses, suing the crap out of businesses. Now, what irks me personally about the man is he, in my opinion, again, he's disingenuous, and not only is he disingenuous, he's full of hate. He reminds me of the old black and white films, which most of you probably don't remember, but they had the lawyer with the cheap suit and pulling on suspenders, said, "Well, folks, I'm just a regular guy." Well, there's Alan Grayson. The man is a multi-millionaire, and he dresses like Al Capone, for God's sakes. He doesn't. I've never seen him in a suit that looked like he spent more than $100 on it. And again, the man, it's not like he doesn't have money. It's just to see him asking for money, and he wants to have a $250,000 in his donations before such and such a time. He's pretty famous for money bombs also. But do we really need him back in Congress? Is this really what we need? I'm hoping to God that people on both sides of the aisle, Democrats and Republicans, liberals and conservatives, will just decide we've had enough of this hate-filled crap and get away from it. And hopefully that the citizens of America have gotten so tired of this, not just the right versus the left and the he said, she said, they did, rhetoric of politics. It's getting old. It gets especially old when we're suffering. We're suffering from massive unemployment and a shaky economy and all these things and to see our leaders, concerned with contraception of all things that we've always been able to pretty much manage on our own for the last 200 years, except for, well, anyway, I don't want to get too much involved in that, but contraception and playing golf and how well we can sing, Mr. President, honestly, I think we're singing the blues. All of us are, because again, this economy is so ripe for trouble. You have so many young black males unemployed. The figures are astronomical, and I can't help but feel it. The longer that goes on, and the more animosity is created by class warfare. And it's going to lead to problems. It has to, because there has to be a pressure valve somewhere that's released. I read some of the comments today on a blog, and they're talking about black liberation theology versus redneck aggression or redneck fanaticism or something. And I don't care which side of that you're on. You're asking for trouble. And again, I don't think that has any place in politics. What our politics need to be right now is good men and women who want to serve this country and who want to put us back on the right path. And those are the people we need to elect. We need to elect people who, as the Marines say, that deeds, not words. That's what we have to look at. Deeds, not words. And that has to be the motto of our politicians. We have to look at what they do, not so much what they say, because God knows they all say the same stuff, which is what they think you want to hear. That's what they're going to say, and we need to get away from that. So Alan Grayson, I think Alan Grayson likes to see his name in the newspaper or on the internet. I remember when he was trying to get 5 foot red neon letters put on his office building to say Grayson, not because he has a massive ego, but because he wanted his constituents to be able to find him. Not my words. Anyway, folks, Alan Grayson, don't we have enough hate right now? And that's my rant for tonight. And I thank you for listening.